Welcome to our area-wide call via YouTube this month. Most women join Mary Kay in one of two ways. Either for personal use or just to do a little bit, or they want it all. They sign their agreement with visions of a new career or a free car, as well as maybe paying off something or paying for something. I'm assuming that if you're listening to this, you're a Mary Kay consultant for something more than just getting your products at cost. It's the beginning of a new year. And it's time to revisit your vision and your dreams that you had on the day that you signed your agreement to represent this multi-billion-dollar company that's focused on enriching women's lives. Your life is one of those that it's focused on enriching. So here are a few things that I know for sure. One is that your mindset and your emotion have to line up. That means that the biggest area that we as women usually need to work on is belief in ourselves. Not the company, not the product, not the economy. It's about believing in yourself. And I want you to know that as your directors, we are here to fill in that gap for you. We truly will believe in you, even if you don't see it for yourself. Anytime that I have a lot to do to finish a goal, my senior director says one sentence to me. She says, "Sally, if anyone can do it, I know it's you." And off I go with renewed energy because she believes I can do it. We are there for you to pour that same belief into you. The second thing I know is that you cannot consistently perform in a manner that's inconsistent with your dreams, or it will lead to frustration and blaming. So if you want a car, or if you want to replace another job, or pay for something or pay off something, you get to be in charge of your activity level. When you want something and you work for yourself, you'll do whatever it takes to reach the levels of your vision. Will it take 1 hour for you to fill your date book? Will it take 10 hours? Will it take 20? It's going to be different for each one of you. But I do know that you have to have enough on your date book in order for the numbers to average out. We work with people and they're not always reliable. If Daisha Wagon, Inner Circle National Sales Director, knows that she's learned her numbers and that she needs to schedule 35 women every week to be at her home or her meeting for makeovers in order for her to have 8 that show up. So if she knows that, why do we think that we can book one party or one face once in a while and expect a flourishing business? And then the third thing I know is that building your business is twofold. It's about sharing the opportunity as well as the product. That's what I want to talk about most this morning. When we share the product, we change skin. When we share the business, that woman has the choice to impact every aspect of her life. Every time we bring another woman onto our teams, we're building the longevity of the company as well. Can you imagine if the original consultants said that they wanted to see how they did before they talked to anyone else, or they wanted to be successful first? We would not have this company. And if we did, it would not be the state-of-the-art trend-setting company that it is. And if we were not constantly building new units, directors, and new national areas, this company would be gone in the next 20 years. I am passionate about Mary Kay Inc., and I want to do my part. I want us to do our part to make sure that this is available for generations to come. I know that for myself, I can't imagine my life without having been introduced to Mary Kay and how it's touched every aspect of my being. And I would say that every single one of our directors feels the same way. So February starts the Olympics. There are champions out there who have sacrificed everything for that chance to earn a gold or silver or bronze medal. They've put in consistent hours practicing and believing and strategizing for that chance of victory at the games. They've been so disciplined. And what they do inspires others, but it doesn't give you or I watching the same chance to win. When we earn a gold or silver or bronze medal in Mary Kay, which is 5 or 4 or 3 new team members in a month, we have passed on a gift of an open opportunity Each of those women can pursue that with as much passion as she wants, with as much support as she's willing to receive. Our medals don't just give us a win and a moment of glory, they change people's lives. So as we begin February, let's get our fears about team building out of the way and focus on something so exciting. At our retreat last October, we kicked off Operation Imagination, and it's time to revamp our efforts about that. So this month, we're tracking 100 interviews as a group. A track number grows, and we're ready for a movement. At the Directors Leadership Conference in January, we heard that 5 new consultants in a unit is maintenance, 10 is growth, and 20 is an explosion. Are you ready to be part of an explosion? Let's create a stir with so many new people in our future area starting in February that we can't help but attract even more in March and the month after. And in the process, when we're working on this in February, so many of you can qualify for the luncheon at Career Conference when you have 2 qualified new team members. So here's some facts that we heard at Leadership. One is that for women ages 18 to 24, unemployment is over 12%. And they're looking for careers with an impact, something bigger than themselves. We also heard that the number likely to consider a direct selling career has doubled, and they're mostly 20 to 48-year-olds, but the number being approached has decreased. Let me make sure that you heard that. More women than ever are open to a direct selling opportunity or product, but less than ever have been approached by anyone. We're going to change that. We're looking for women who have a leader's heart. We're looking for women who someone would follow her. We're looking for big thinkers. We're looking for women with team spirit, women who are focused on their family, women who are free to work, women who are willing to work on personal growth, women who have character and integrity and an attitude toward life, women who have a fire in them, women who can no longer afford to be broke. We want to identify women who want more and are willing to work for it. So, what have you thought about the 10 sharpest women that you know, and you ask them to listen to our hotline or meet with you or your director, or you have a heart-to-heart discussion with her? We're going to take on this month with a fever of 100 women having the opportunity to say yes or no. I am confident and excited about where we're going, and I want to take others with us. Do you? We're not going to focus on whether they say yes. We're going to focus on 100 women having the chance to decide for themselves. What if you thought about the 10 sharpest women you know, and you asked them to listen to our hotline? You could ask them to listen for a lipstick. What if you thought about the 10 sharpest women that you know, and you invited them to meet with your director? Or what if you thought about the 10 sharpest women that you know, and you asked her to sit down and just listen and talk with you? You know, when you sit down with them, it's more about asking them questions. It's more about having an inspired, I lost my train of thought, an inspired conversation, rather than you just telling and spilling out all the facts. It's about asking questions and finding out what her needs are, what her interests are, what's her successes in her life. And then showing how Mary Kay can fit into fulfilling what her heart's desire is, and how she can take the gifts that she has and use them in this business to fulfill her dreams and the visions and goals that she has for her future. Our goal with our Operation Imagination is to have consultants in every state. But my bigger vision is for us to build a director in every state. We're building a nation of women who will let their imaginations go and pursue their dreams with passion. We want to do our part to build this wall-to-wall of leaders, of bold Mary Kay women. And how fun that as we are sharing this month, that we get to announce to them that Mary Kay has just added a BMW to our fleet of cars that can be earned in Mary Kay. So, are you ready? Are you ready to join in with me? Are you ready to do your part for us to do those 100 interviews collectively? I think it will be so exciting. And you know, the averages are that usually 1 out of 5 says yes. So that means with 100 interviews, we'll probably have 20 new consultants in our future area. We're not going to be concerned of whether exactly 1 out of 5. You know, you may talk to 10 people and it's the 10th person who says yes. But then the 11th and 12th and 13th person that you talk to may say yes. But I am confident that it will average out. And I am confident that if we think even bigger, what if every unit is working on 100 interviews, and every unit in our future area has 20 new unit members? Can you imagine what kind of an explosion that's going to feel like? Can you imagine where everyone's going to be? That not only on the career path, but in your excitement, in your belief in yourself, and in your energy to go out and share the product as well. So let's take this on with a vengeance. Let's just really be on fire that we are going to make a difference. I want to ask you to contact your director, to let her know who's on your list. I want to ask you to think about, what do you want to offer the people who listen? Do you want to have, as I said before, a lip gloss for them for getting together with you or listening this month? Do you want to have them go into a drawing that you're going to do for maybe one of our new limited edition products that's coming out this month? If they listen, and if they take a chance and listen to them, do you want to maybe have a PCP gift for them if they listen with you? Have some kind of an incentive for them to get together with you. Everyone wears that sign, "What's in it for me?" And then as far as for you, what's in it for you? When we have 100 women listen collectively as our minimum, that's our minimum goal this month. When we have 100 women who have listened, you as a consultant will get your name into a drawing every time somebody listens. And we are going to have a drawing at the end of that for a very special 50th anniversary surprise. I cannot wait for the person who's going to receive this, because it's a treasure from Mary Kay and that I want to pass on. And when you have 10 listen yourself, when you have reached that where you've got 10 women that you have talked to, now that doesn't mean that at your skincare class that you just say, "Hey, if you've ever thought about doing what I do, here's my quick 1-minute eye story, and let me know if you want to talk." You can't count that as someone hearing the information and going through this. It's sitting down or having them listen and do a follow-up conversation. And but when you've completed 10 of those, you will be receiving a gift from your director. So for every one you do, you go into the drawing. When you do 10, you're going to get a gift from your director. So are we ready? Are we ready for that explosion? Let's get set, get started right now, and contact your director.